In 1990, Murphy proposed four major dimensions of instructional leadership. The first one is to develop mission and goals. The second is to promote quality instruction. And the third is to promote a positive learning culture. Fourth is to develop a supportive environment. The first dimension of instructional leadership is developing a mission and goals. This can be modeled by instructional leaders in a lot of different ways. It's important for leaders to create a culture of learning and collaboration first. After that, leaders should engage the stakeholders in creating the mission and vision of the organization. Stakeholders need to buy into the process, to take ownership of the direction the organization is heading, and to actively move that way. One strategy that you can use to incorporate this dimension into leadership practice is to collaboratively ask some guiding questions. Some examples would be, what kind of environment do we want to create, or what is valued in our community? This will help get stakeholders thinking about what they think the mission and vision should be. The second dimension of instructional leadership is promoting quality instruction. This can be done a lot of different ways. Through effective guidance by leaders. It can be modeled by instructional leaders in several other ways. Leaders can observe and give instructors specific feedback to help them improve instruction. Leaders can also ensure that the curriculum and instructional techniques support the mission and vision and demonstrate best practices based on current research. Some strategies to incorporate this dimension into leadership practice is by offering effective professional development, providing instructional coaches that can support instructors, and promoting professional learning communities. The third dimension of instructional leadership is to promote a positive learning culture. This can be modeled by instructional leaders through the promotion of risk-taking. Educators should be made comfortable enough to try new techniques, share ideas, observe others, and be observed. They should also be able to give and take feedback. It can also be modeled by having clear and high expectations. One strategy to incorporate this dimension into leadership practice is to create a culture of learning by rewarding risk-taking, sharing, and vulnerability. The fourth dimension of instructional leadership is to develop a supportive environment. This can be modeled by instructional leaders by acquiring resources and allocating them in supportive ways. Educators need to be provided with adequate learning materials that are appropriate and appropriate facilities along with skilled support staff. One strategy that you can use to incorporate this dimension into leadership practice is to use data-driven instruction that can help with decision making. Make sure that the resources that you're allocating to places go to the places that need them the most and align with the mission and vision of the organization. Leaders should also identify, leverage, and maximize resources like time, money, technology, space, materials, and expertise to benefit students. To evaluate professional practice, leaders can use structured classroom observations, teacher contributions to student growth, and student perceptions of teacher effectiveness and classroom instructional climate.